Hello everybody, I am Captain Arun. I started my career in 1984. I was in Rajendra for 2 years, and after that I did so many companies in different positions, and finally reached the position of master, and this position I am still sailing. I am still an active master. Alright. My favorite ship is VLCC, a tanker, so I am a tanker man. Today I am going to tell you something about mates exams. Who is a mate? Who is chief mate? Chief mate is, you can say, if the captain is the supreme on board, chief mate is his second in command, his right hand. So this exam which a person goes through has to be much advanced than what he has gone through in his second mates exam. What are the criteria and eligibility for this particular exam? A person has to have at least one navigational watchkeeping certificate with him, with which he can keep some at sea independent navigational watches. After getting that certificate, he goes on board, does some sea time. The sea time requirement to be eligible for giving mates exams. Now mates exams are also divided into two phases, phase 1 and phase 2. Now for these two phases, if you want to see, if you just want to give only one phase 1, then the requirement is 9 months. The requirement of sea time is 9 months, and if you want to give both the phases at the same go, you will require total 18 months of sea time. Now how this sea time is calculated, we also must know. If you are working as an independent watchkeeper, you get a full sea time. If you are not working as a full, on this table you can see, if you are only as an assistant, then even if you have done 6 months, only 4 months are counted. You only get a benefit of 4 months. But if you do as independent navigational watchkeeper, you get the full sea time. So this calculated sea time total should be at least 18 months for you to be eligible for your mates exam. As an officer in charge of navigational watch, I said independent watch 18 months, or if you are not doing independent watch, then that particular time will only be counted as 2/3 of the amount you have done. Correct? So here you see, for phase 1 exam you can do 9 months, and if you want to do both together, you at least require 18 months of sea time. Now how you can calculate your sea time? We see from this. If you go to Merchant Navy Decoded website, we have a section where there is a calculator. If you go for mates exam and look for your sea time calculator, a window like this will open where you will be able to enter the dates of the vessels you have done. If you have done more than one vessel, there will be add on till you have done completed all the ships. After that, just press calculate and it will tell you whether you are eligible with your sea time to appear for your exams or not. For all those who are interested in giving chief mates exams, they must be interested in knowing what is the process of this exams, how much sea time is required, what is the eligibility criteria for sea time, has been covered in a different video. Here I am going to explain the process which is required to appear for COC exam, or how to get your COC exam for chief mate. Minimum sea time requirement 18 months as officer in charge of navigational watch. If you are assistant, that particular time will be counted only as 2/3. Otherwise, if you are OIC NW, then it will be counted full. On that criteria, if the total sea time is 18 months, you are eligible. Once you are eligible, you can come down for your exam. However, this exam is in two phases, phase 1 and phase 2, and both the phases they have three functions. Now for these phases you have to first go through a preparatory course. This course is being arranged at DG approved institutes or colleges. The duration of each course is 3 months. For phase 1 it is 3 months. For phase 2 again it's 3 months. After doing the preparatory course, there is an exam which is conducted by the institute. After clearing that institute examination, institute gives you a clearance certificate. Now with this clearance certificate, together with your C time, you are eligible to apply into DG to appear for chief mate's exam. Apply for an eligibility assessment after you get your clearance and C time. Once you get the eligibility, at the same time you can appear for your exams, and during this time you can also appear for some mandatory STCW courses. Your once you appear for your exam, COC exam for chief mates, after you clear the chief mates exam, also you will require all these advanced STCW courses, mandatory courses to be completed before the COC is issued to you. I have seen many times people are very much afraid of orals. I really don't know why they are afraid of. If they are very well aware of their subject matter, if they are very well versed with their subject, whatever the question surveyor is going to ask, they should not hesitate to answer. But however, I am going to go through the syllabus of the orals. You see, this is for function, navigation, traffic management, weather management, and there are different now all these things are the day-to-day things which are required on board when you are navigating the ship, and a person has to be proficient in the management of these things, knowing these things. Therefore, just by saying that which surveyor is good, which surveyor is not good, I must say is secondary. We must know our subject matter, we must know our fundamentals, we must know our basics, we must know our subject. And if we know our subject, and if we go through as per the syllabus, study well, there is no one who can fail us in our exam. These are the different exam. This is for cargo handling and stowage. I am going to leave this slide for a while so that you can go through these slides. You can check what all are there in this. What you see now, what I am going to explain is the examination patterns. So I have already told you that the exam is divided into two phases, phase 1 and phase 2, and both these phases they are also divided into some functions. Function 1, function 2, function 3 you can say, or one function is navigation at management level. Now if you see, these are the subjects which are included. I am going to leave this slide here for a while so that you can go through the slide. You can see how much is the maximum mark and how much is the pass mark for each subject. Now this is for navigation. Now also you see at the end you will find something written whether it is from phase 1 or phase 2. Okay, so if you want to give it in parts, then you can emphasize on the subjects which are related to phase 1 and later on the subjects which are related to phase 2. The second function is cargo handling and stowage. Both are for management level. Again, there are some subjects here, cargo handling and stowage, right? Now this is for phase 1. If you go to next slide, this is the function which is the third function, we call it controlling the operation of the ship and care of persons on board at management level. These are the subjects which are included in this. Again you can see some of them are in phase 1, some of them are in phase 2. Each of them will have a certain passing marks and maximum marks. Now must understand this. The examinations, competency covered 18, 17, 18, 19, mode of examination, duration of examination, maximum mark, pass mark and range phase. So once you finish all the three functions, and now understand all three functions like will always have one oral. Like this is for function 3, there is one oral. If you go to the previous slide, here you see there is one function oral. Here you see this also has oral. So all these functions will have an oral. For the mates exam, we require some advanced courses to be done before we can obtain our COC for mates. We give our exams, and also we require to do some of the advanced STCW courses. What are these courses? You see here. This particular course, RANSCO, is the one which is required as advanced course. Also you require a medical care. This is a 6-day course and this one is a 10-day course. These are the ones. Duration, this is for preparatory course duration for phase 1. This is preparatory course duration for phase 2. So you finish your phase 1, get a clearance from this institute, and then also do phase 2, get a clearance, and with the clearance of phase 1 and phase 2, together with your C-time certificates or C-time, you apply to MMD for eligibility, appear for your exams, and in the meantime complete these 2 advanced courses. This is required before your COC will be issued. Also, when you come down for your mates exam, a lot of expenditure will be involved, a lot of time will be required. You see, there are 2 preparatory courses which were 3 months each, and then you have to appear for your exams, you have to appear for your orals, you have to appear for these advanced courses. Overall, if you see it, if you want to do everything at one go, even if you are trying to do your best, it is going to take you almost 10 months to 12 months. That is on the go. Also, a lot of expenditure is required. Each courses, like your phase 1 course, depending on the institute you are joining, it could be anything from 30,000 to 45,000. Same way, phase 2 also 30,000 to 45,000. And now this cost is only the institute fee. This does not include your boarding and lodging. So you have to have resources to allow for all these expenditures, and then you will have expenditures for applying for your exams, written exams, oral exams, and then these courses like RANSCO course, Medicare course. The prices what is mentioned here, the course cost is just an idea between the institutes. Each institute may have a different course cost. Okay, so if you can see, the whole thing is going to cost, plus the time required is also going to be minimum 10 months to 12 months if everything is on the go. How you are going to prepare, it's up to you. I have seen sometimes people come after doing 9 months, they do only phase 1, finish everything on phase 1, and they are ready to go back to see in 6 months time. Next time when they are back again, what they do, they prepare for phase 2 and give their exams, complete everything together with these mandatory courses, advanced courses, get their CDC and done. So this way they can you can break it up into 2 parts, but you have to start your preparations soon after you join ship, after doing your second mates. You finish your second mates when you are going on board, whether as third mate or second mate, you start preparing or as you start planning for your mates exam. Thank you.